The Tattersalls Guineas Breeze Up and Horses in Training sale set a new record this year, with 8 lots sold for 6 figures and strong demand at the top end of the market. It was lot 247 who headlined the Guineas Breeze Up sale, becoming the third best price in the sale's history at 300,000 guineas. The price was paid by Tom Goff of Blandford Bloodstock for the Le Havre colt, who was sold by Tipperary-based consigners Ardglass Stables, having been bought for just €12,000 in France.
We knew we had a special horse, but obviously we didn't know that people were going to be willing to give that much for him, but he was always very nice.
We went to Deauville last August to go for the V2 sale, and we were just having a quick look at some of the other horses that were in the main sale, and we wouldn't been able to afford them. And the Le Havre was let out of the ring unsold. We went down to the stable afterwards and bought him for €12,000 privately.
He was well prepped by the Drians, for Deauville. All we had to do was just ride him out. He was the package. It just had to progress, that's all. He did it himself. He's a nice horse.
The successful buyer Tom Goff of Blandford Bloodstock was impressed enough with the French-bred colt to go to the sale-topping price, getting the better of agent Charlie Gordon-Watson in a fierce bidding duel.
He breathes very well for a horse that might end up being a mile and a quarter plus 3-year-old. Good action, good-looking horse, well-made, good body, good backside on him. Adequate bone for a French bred, and clocked a good time, and he was a very nice individual that vetted out very well.
Blandford Bloodstock were also the successful purchasers of lot 144, seeing off competition again from underbidder Charlie Gordon-Watson to buy an acclamation filly for 260,000 guineas. She was sold by Derry Connor Stud's Kate McGiven, daughter of former lady jockey and trainer Joanna Morgan, and after completing an impressive breeze the previous day, was secured by Blandford's Richard Brown on behalf of trainer John Gosden.
She was a filly that we thought breezed as well as probably any filly we'd seen all year. Her attitude was phenomenal here, real 2-year-old type, huge girth on her. She did breeze very quick. Everyone's talking about times and it's very contentious, but she did a phenomenal time and actually would have breezed third quickest in the Craven sale. For a filly to go as well as she did against colts, we kind of thought was exceptional. She also had a proper family, the half brothers, 2 from 2, looks like a stakes horse, and going back it's a proper old-fashioned pedigree. So she, used the phrase, ticked a lot of boxes.
Although out of luck with the 2 top lots, Charlie Gordon-Watson continued what was a busy day of purchasing when securing lot 191, a Zoffany colt, for 170,000 guineas. Already named Rigoletto, the sharp breezer whose dam is a half-sister to multiple stakes winner Bechemet, was sold by Oak Tree Farm, having been bought by Alex Elliott Bloodstock last autumn for €40,000. Blandford Bloodstock also added lot 148 to their haul of 7 for the day, a filly from the first crop of Cheveley Park stallion Mason, who became the sire's second highest lot through the sales ring at 140,000 guineas. The filly, a granddaughter of Group 2 winner Milliant from Ger Kennedy's Sherborne Lodge, was bought for just £9,000 last September, registering a notable pinhooking success for the vendors when signed for by agent Richard Brown.
We get to see all these horses as yearlings, obviously, and this is the first chance you get to see potential ability, and I was very impressed with the way a number of the Masons came up today. Her particularly, again, she was a very good physical, looked ready to go.
Lot 103 proved another successful pinhook earlier in the day when selling to Richard Brown of Blandford Bloodstock again, acting on behalf of trainer John Gosden for 120,000 guineas. The first 6-figure lot of the day is a son of first-season sire Alzarm and was bought for just £15,000 last autumn by consigners Kilmanfall House Stud. Agent Charlie Gordon-Watson also added a further 6-figure lot to his list of 10 for the day when going to 120,000 guineas to secure lot 218, a Footsteps in the Sand colt from Bushy Park Stables. The colt, who hails from the further family of black-type horses such as Talented, Carlton House and Duncan, cost just 10,000 guineas as an October Book 3 yearling purchase, but stepping into the ring as a 2-year-old attracted bids from Federico Barberini before being secured by Gordon-Watson for trainer Luca Kamani. The sale began with the Guineas Horses in Training session, where it was a colt by the ever-popular Dubawi who reached the top price of 47,000 guineas. The once-raced Neoclassical was consigned by John Gosden's Clarehaven stables and was bought by agent Will Douglas for a private Qatar-based client who cited the horse's sire as the main appeal behind the purchase. At the conclusion of the Tattersalls Guineas Breeze Up and Horses in Training sale, marketing director Jimmy George summed up the trade.
The Guineas sale has been very similar to the Craven sale the other day. In particular, the top end of the market held up very, very well. We had more six-figure lots today than we've ever had at the Guineas Breeze Up sale, which is a great statistic in itself. The 300,000 Guineas top price is the third highest price ever at the sale and the highest since 2008. So overall, yeah, with that particular sector of the market, we were very pleased indeed. Breeze Up sales have their devotees, and we saw all of the familiar faces here, and they made a great impact on the sale. But equally, we were very pleased to see a lot of buyers from throughout Europe and a little bit further afield, in particular Greece, Italy, Spain. Buyers from those three European countries would have probably purchased the thick end of 30-odd individual horses between them. You know, that's going to make a significant impact and contribution to a sale of this size. So, yeah, the diversity of the buyers was great. Fantastic to see some of the pinhooking successes, in particular the top lot, the Le Havre colt, who was bought for less than 10,000 guineas back last autumn, and he made 300,000 guineas this evening. It's just fantastic to see that sort of result, and a great tribute as ever to the professionalism of the consigners who bring these 2-year-olds to the sale year after year.